So these are my Vader seats, and I'm gonna redo these, repair that. And I bought those because I wanted to use the bolsters, but somebody told me, I saw a video and my friend told me that I can actually repair that, so I bought that material to repair that better. And I'll leave these alone. I'm gonna patch that up real quick. And then I got an extra set of headrests that I'm basically going to repurpose for these. So I don't know if you guys know this, the Vader factory actually resells the Vaders. Their Vaders are basically BMW E36 sport seats with the Vader headrest that they remanufacture. But yeah, we'll see what that looks like. The other thing, main reason for today is I want to do a quick unbagging, not unboxing, but unbagging of the Vader kit from Lseats, so you guys can see what comes in there. So that's the back piece. You see what there. Oh, this is for the seat bottom. As you can see, this is what retracts. It's very nice stitching, good color. This is the Vader seat cover. So this is, goes over. I don't see it yet. And that is another seat. And this is, so my concern has come to fruition, and that's that the seat backs are not included. So I'm probably gonna have to two-tone it out and do the gray backs, paint them black. So stay tuned for that. Start by taking this out. You can see what it looks like. These are the tabs. If you have the later seats like I do here, this is the 96 up or 97 up, you'll have this style back with the net and these two screws at the bottom. After that, this just lifts right up and over. All right. After you take it off, you just gotta lift and pull. All right, so let's see if I can get the whole seat off without. And it appears that way with the foam and all. Here we go. So tin snips have been my best friend here. So you're able to kind of get in there and just snip what you need. Now be very careful. Remember, this foam is, 25 years old. All right, so one here, one there. And these two look like squeezies. You take those two screws, you lift up, and it brings it up. You gotta pop it up from the back. The trick to getting this up is that you pull this as high as you can until this bar here goes almost even with there, and then you just pull it out. There we go. One is to pull them up and over these hooks, and then after you take it off from here, then you gotta lift up under here, and this will release it. So this all out, all the way around, this will just lift right out of place. And now I'm gonna take off all the hog clips, and I believe they're on every single groove. But so the seats are sprayed down with awesome carpet cleaner and stain remover. It's actually great. Use that stuff for a lot of things. But it's already starting to lift up the stains, and I'm gonna go ahead and use my trusty pressure washer to go ahead and get these cleaned up. Wonder why I'm a fan of this? That's the original. Very kicked on gunk, and this is the after. So I'm using this Dantac. It's great reviews. The other thing I'm using is a steak knife, and the reason you want this is because you have to kind of clean it up a little bit. So you want to go ahead and you want to expose the material on the bottom. So what you do is you kind of, it's like you're sanding almost, right? So you have it. The foam is completely stuck now. There's some extra repairs there, and there, and over there, as you can see, that little hole. So now I'm gonna go ahead and use the hacksaw to shape it into the contour that I need. It's hard to tell, but we kind of built it out to the same contours. It's just such a different color that it's hard to tell, but it actually looks fairly decent. Same thing with this, see? Fairly decent. So let's go ahead and get these covers on. I get these little reinforcement bars, metal bars out of the seat, and you're gonna go ahead and put them in these little black pockets all the way across. I start from this last one right here, that one. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 grooves, and I'm gonna put that one right in the center there. All right, and and that's number 1. And again, 1 here, and then 2 more. 1 here, 1 here, and then don't forget along the side. So that's how you do it. So I'm gonna go ahead and flip this all the way around, and the next thing we have to do is get this over the edges here, and then after that we'll lock it down and then do this part. So here we go. We got all the little tabs in, so we're gonna go ahead and tighten this up. So you really have to pull tight. Remember, this leather stretches, so just pull it as hard as you can, punch it, and secure it. So while the weather is holding here in New Jersey, I'm gonna go ahead and lay some the vinyl paint down. I've gone ahead and masked off the handles. Up next is a little bit of paint. Right, so chairs is sprayed, as you can see. All right. However, I will say that it required scuffing a little bit. So keep that in mind when you do them. Let's move on to the headrest. All right, so I went ahead. The base is on there. It's screwed in. Everything's ready to go over there. And now what I'm doing is I added the wires here, and I'm going to go ahead and start fastening this to the foam. Quick little tip. Figure out where the rods go. Pull them out of the old seats, and then go ahead and put them where they're going to go, and then feed them quickly. The last time took me about an hour per seat. This time around, I got all the rods, did everything, including staging them here to get them ready to install them in about 5 minutes. So it's on as tight as I can put it on, and now I'm on to the headrest. What you want to do is you want to pry up on the headrest and get it up from underneath here. So it's in the all along this edge here. You see it? So you want to gently pry up and out. So you see? Up and out. And you're going to do that all the way around. So but just be really careful not to break the plastic. So up and out, you see? And we're going to go ahead and do that all the way around. So let me go ahead and I need both my hands, so I don't want to damage this. So let me go ahead and I'll be right back. 2 staples here, and you just got to pry out. Be careful you don't lose these little metal clips here, because that's what kind of locks it in. I don't know if those are on the new headrest. I haven't checked yet. So let me finish getting this all out, and I'll be right back. Staples all the way around on this side here, so you have to staple it in. So I got to go find my stapler. But let's go ahead and be more cautious on that side, because here I've just been kind of brute forcing it out. So let's go ahead and get me a little flathead to get this out. Stay tuned. All right, so now it's time to mask off the headrest, so that I can spray this back piece here like I did the back panel. Stay tuned. Go. Chairs are done. Headrests are done. I gotta let that dry a little bit more and then hit it with one more coat. But I'm happy with the results, so put the little talcum powder on that. Let's go ahead and try to get this cover on. Yeah, so there's no video at all about doing the Vader headrest. This is the Vader headrest, and so I had to secure them back in once you're done. So you put the clip on here, and then you use one of these plastic tools, to basically finesse everything in. You won't need, without those black clips, you have absolutely nothing. And as you go, it keeps getting easier and easier. So I'm gonna leave this edge for last, because my understanding is that this actually goes under. This side goes under. This goes like so. And you're supposed to put some staples on here like it had originally. So, all right, so with my trusty staple here, I've gone ahead and put the 2 staples like you saw in the old one, and I still have to add 1, 2, 3 more, but I have to stretch the material. So let me see if I could get some help for that. Stay tuned. All right, so this was tedious. It does require those clips, as you can see. It's all in. A couple staples, and I'm hoping the steamer. So I hope I could get some of these wrinkles out. But let me go ahead and let's go ahead and get this in. I got my trusty steamer here, and let's see how many of these I can get out. So, and there you go. I'm really excited. It came out really good. I took some liberties here about the aesthetic of what it was gonna look like, as you know, with the black bases, black back. Looks good.